House Bill 3441. Imagine this. You see a commercial on a new vaccine in Texas television, backed by a national manufacturer promoting safety and trust. A few months later, someone in your community believes they were harmed by that same vaccine and wants to sue. They think a new Texas law finally gives them that right. What the bill says it does? House Bill 3441 says if a vaccine manufacturer advertises its product in Texas and that vaccine causes harm, the company can be sued. It's framed as a way to hold large pharmaceutical companies accountable when their advertising misleads or causes harm. What the bill actually does? The bill creates a new Texas cause of action based on vaccine advertising, but it doesn't override the federal law that already shields vaccine makers from most lawsuits. This means Texans can file a claim in state court, but the company can move the case to federal court where it will likely be dismissed. Texans think they gain new rights, but the federal immunity still stands. Who benefits? Advocacy groups that oppose vaccine mandates and want political leverage, and trial lawyers who gain access to a new class of lawsuits with guaranteed attorney's fees, and politicians who can claim they're taking on big pharma. Who pays the price? Everyday Texans who believe they now have a legal path but face federal dismissal. Rural and underserved communities that rely on vaccine outreach and could lose access if companies pull advertising to avoid lawsuits. And public health groups that depend on consistent communication and education. Why this matters. This bill doesn't actually remove federal protections for vaccine manufacturers. It gives Texans a symbolic right that may not hold up in court, while discouraging companies from running health campaigns that inform people in rural areas or low-income communities. It shifts attention from fixing real gaps, like transparency and accountability in the federal vaccine compensation system, towards political theater that changes little for the people it claims to protect. Questions you can ask your lawmakers. How will Texans be protected when these lawsuits are dismissed under federal law? If vaccine advertising drops statewide, how will rural residents get accurate health information? Why create a symbolic right to sue instead of working to strengthen the federal compensation process that actually pays victims? Bottom line, House Bill 3441 sounds like it protects Texans, but in reality, it offers a promise it can't be enforced, leaving the people with less trust and no real remedy.